Okay, this is the baked potato, sweet potato, baked potato. And what Dan has done here is he's actually narrowed the nose and tail and made a diamond tail of the sweet potato to give it a little bit more straight through the rail here. Strange as it sounds, he's made the sweet potato more high performance. So in other words, this board will perform a little bit more critically in critical sections of the wave than a sweet potato will. So for someone who wants to push it a bit harder and surf a slightly larger wave, even though this still is, it's still a hybrid and it's still a very unusual board, it has all the same characteristics: a fin on the rail, five fin setup, and horses for courses. It just depends. If you want to ride the sweet potato over this, then fine. Things just go ridiculously well. Yeah. But one thing I've got to say about the sweet potato and the baked potato, and the next board coming up, the potato nader, is they have this dual concave, very deep dual concave running through the tail of the board, which makes the board, as you put it on rail, each time you put it on rail, because of the depth of the concave and the spine running through the middle, it gives you lift but drive. And it's part of the secret of this board. And the flatter rocker, very flat, but the amazing thing about these boards is they panel in so well to the wave. When you have a board like this with the correct volume, in other words, if you have the volume in your potato nader or sweet potato the same as, if not a little bit more than your standard shortboard, then you're going to paddle into waves as easily, if not sometimes more easy, than your standard shortboard. So don't worry about thinking, geez, I'm going to ride a little board that's 10 inches or 12 inches shorter than what I normally ride. How am I going to catch waves? You can actually catch waves better. Okay, this is a big baked potato. The reason I'm showing you this is because I want you to realise that there is a board for everybody. This has got 52 litres of volume in it, and it would suit a guy that would weigh about 95 to 110 kilos that surf really well. Or it could suit a guy that weighed 85 to 95 that didn't surf that well but wanted to get out in everything and not ride a longboard. So there's so many different ways of looking at what type of board you can buy. It's not, one particular style of board works well for a competent surfer, and the same board will work well for an average surfer as long as the volumes are correct. So that is one of the biggest boards we have, but some of these sweet potatoes go up to about 60 litres. So there's a board for everybody.